There are tax benefits from owning that you don't get from renting. You get a current deduction for your interest and your real estate taxes. One of the nice deals that they passed just recently is on the real estate taxes. You don't even have to itemize to get them now. Married filing jointly, you can take as much as $1,000 to increase your standard deduction with the real estate taxes. In addition to those current tax deductions, you also get the appreciation, of course, non-taxable, and you build up equity in your home. When you go to sell it, then you can bring that out. The tax benefits of renting are very hard to find. Specialized situations there may be if you're temporarily on a job or something like that, then you might be able to deduct it. Otherwise, you're spending your money. There is no equity. There is no income tax deduction. And if at all possible, I think you're way better off trying to buy rather than rent. Of course, economically, sometimes you may have to wait a little bit before you do it. And by all means, do that. We do have what's called a loan origination fee, which is not unusual and may be 1%. It depends on what lender you go through. That would be deductible as an interest expense. The other closing costs go into the cost of the home, which when you sell it later on would then reduce your gain on that home. On the seller side, again, none of the closing costs are generally deductible except to the extent that there are taxes that are unpaid and are paid out of the closing. Then those taxes would be currently deductible up through the time that you own the home. But the other costs will actually reduce your cost or your gain on the sale, as it is deductible against the selling price to determine your ultimate gain on it. And one of the nice things about owning your home, if you've lived there and been your principal residence for 2 of the previous 5 years, then they do allow you to exclude gain on that home. Single taxpayers, you can exclude up to $250,000 a gain, and with married filing jointly, you can exclude $500,000 in gain. Now that's not the selling price, that's the actual gain itself. So if you sold for $1 million and your gain was only $400,000, you would not pay tax on any of that $400,000 gain. Buying rental property is also a good way to go. You're on the right side of the equation on that. Instead of being the renter, you now own it, and you have expanded deductions on it. Your insurance, your repairs, and of course the interest, taxes, all currently deductible. You can also depreciate the home or apartment or whatever it is. Generally on residential rental, it's 27.5-year life with straight line deduction. So on a property like that, just divide it by 27.5 and you'll see you'll recover your cost. When you later sell it, of course, it will be taxable, but under the current law right now, there is a special break on that depreciation you've taken where it's not taxed at the highest rate, but a maximum of 25%. Buying rental property is a good way to build wealth because you have equity in it and you can turn them, and it has done real well in a lot of markets. This has been a very good market for the rental property. Summer rentals, full-time rentals. There's different aspects that you can use. You can have a home where you come and there are rules, a 14-day rule or a 10% rule where you can actually have you a vacation home. You can come take vacation here and then rent it out the rest of the year and still get the benefits of a rental home. Purchase of a home, if at all possible, and especially right now with interest rates low and the market depressed, is a wise move. If not otherwise, encumbers you. It has, as they say, they're not making any more real estate, as far as we know. And has proven to be a good investment. Of course, like anything else, there's cycles of ups and downs, but steadily has gone up, and it does make for a good investment. Again, if you have any questions, my name is Doug Johnson. I'm tax manager with Ballard CPA. You can reach me at 870-425-6256. Our website is www.ballardcpa.com.